Hi, everybody. It is Saturday night, and it is on the east coast of the U.S. near New York City. I'm T. Waldron. This is my trusty cat, Pumpkin, and we're here for a little gratitude with attitude. Cheers. This is just some mint herbal tea. Cheers. Oh, that's good. Oh, I put a little seltzer in it, so it's got a little kick to it. I forgot. I hope you're having a great night wherever you are. Let's start with a little deep breathing. So we're going to close our eyes, and if you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, we're going to just let the outside world fade away and go within. So close your eyes, inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. And with each healing breath, we're imagining oxygen going to each of our cells, giving us energy, giving us strength. It's just a way that you can say to yourself, you care about yourself and you love yourself. And exhale. Let out all that tension, all that stress. It doesn't belong to you. You don't need to hold it. And inhale through your nose. And hold it. And exhale through your mouth. And keep breathing slowly and deeply as you just chill out for the night. Hey, Kevin, how are you? I hope you're having a great night. Tonight, yesterday I finished pretty much my hypnosis course, which was part of the doctorate I'm taking, it was hard. It was a lot of information. And I got to hypnotize people as practice. I still have to practice on people, but it was just really very interesting. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I learned about it, because we all sort of, I used to have a very, wrong thought of hypnosis. And I just wanted to share with you some of the stuff I learned. Yeah. Right? I'm telling you, so I think I don't know if you were here on the day I was talking about it, one of the people, a family member who's older, who says she doesn't sleep, she's an insomniac, she's never relaxed, she doesn't sleep. And I'm like, oh God, this is going to be a big challenge, right? So one of the deepeners is you have them count backwards from 100. And all hypnosis is, let me just define it first. It is being relaxed in the body and awake in the mind, and you're putting aside your analytical mind and getting to your preconscious or your unconscious mind, which is kind of our autonomic nervous system. It's like Florence Scovel Shinn describes it as like our conscious mind is like driving the ship, and our unconscious mind is like the steam in the boiler room. That it's power, but it uses the conscious mind to give us direction. So that's kind of an analogy that helped me understand it a little bit better. Yeah, hey B, we're doing great. How are you doing? We had a good day, right, Pumpkin? Did you have a good day? Well, she's purring. I don't know if you can hear her. I don't know if the mic's picking her up. But I've been putting a mic on her so you guys can hear her purr, hopefully. Are you not purring today? What's going on? It's okay. You don't have to. Only when you feel like it. So oh, you are purring. Thank you. I appreciate that. So the unconscious mind is so powerful, and oftentimes it runs our lives and we don't even know it. So that's another aspect of this. And then I was talking to a friend of mine who's a psychoanalyst, and I said, like hypnosis is some people believe it can be more effective than psychoanalysis. And he was like, yeah, but don't you want to understand why you're changing your behavior and like what is the root of it, and things like, and it's kind of it's a really valid point, right? Because we could, like, let's say you want to stop smoking or something. Yeah, you can stop smoking, but don't you want to like get to the root cause and understand that better, and then maybe deal with that or maybe not, but at least you'll know what that is. So it's it's kind of an interesting idea. What do you guys think? Yeah. Hey, Green Bunny. Bongo, welcome. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad you can hear her come through. Hey, Vicky, welcome back. It's good to see you. Yeah, we're having a great day. I hope you're having a great day. We're just talking about hypnosis because it's just fascinating, and I'm trying to dispel some of the myths. People think it's going to sleep, and that's not it. You're awake in the mind and relaxed in the body. And actually, Joe Dispenza, I just got back from his retreat, and I'm sorry I talk about it all the time, but it was very impactful. But he studied hypnotism because he told us the story, and it was kind of cool actually. He was in school and he was taking a crazy number of credits. I think it was like 21 credits or something like that. So he wanted to learn how to hypnotize himself so that he didn't have to take notes in class. So he could just listen to the professor and absorb everything and then take the exam and do well. And so he said he was running through a building, and this was back in the day when they had those like flyers, and he grabbed the little tear-off sheet that had the phone number. Do you want to learn hypnosis? And he grabbed it, and he kept running, and he called, and he signed up for this class. And then he got into hypnotism. And I think a lot of what we do in our meditation is kind of relaxing our analytical mind and getting into that subconscious mind. And it's quite powerful. But also, again, I was talking to my friend about this, and he's like, well, a lot of people don't trust. You know, if you don't trust the person you're working with, the hypnotist, then, you know, that could be a problem. Your analytical mind's going to put up barriers, and that's true too. So I don't know how much I'm going to actually work with other people on this. I'm definitely going to use it on myself because it's super effective, and I trust myself. So, but I think working with other people is a whole other aspect of it. Yeah. What do you guys think? Would you want to be hypnotized? Oh, it's cold here in Ohio, but I'm positive. Well, good for you, Vicky. Yeah, it's really cold here too. I don't know. We had some snow today. We thought it was going to be like a little, you know, a couple little flakes, and it was maybe like a few inches. We were like, where'd that come from? And there's more coming tomorrow. I don't know if you guys have any snow on the ground, but that was a little bit of a shocker today for us. But stay warm, Vicky. Now, do you guys get the Great Lakes effect? Because I heard that can be very cold too, so that's probably even colder. Oh yeah, I know what I want to tell you. So there's one technique, it's called the rewind technique, okay? And I thought this is kind of interesting because it uses sort of a disassociation. And so if somebody has a traumatic event, and there's a whole, like, we do a whole background and a whole thing, and if somebody, there's certain criteria, you know, if somebody is just looking to do something sort of surface, we can work with them, but not anything deep, you know, like where they would need professional therapeutic treatment. This is more for coaching and counseling to be your best self. So it's already, we're supposed to only work with folks that are, you know, relatively healthy and stable, not folks that are undergoing other psychiatric help. So, but if you've had something where, you know, that stresses you out, or that you want to, like, let's say you want to overcome a fear of public speaking or something like that, so we can use this rewind technique. And what it is, we get to the root of whatever you have to think of, whatever caused you, like the stress that you don't like to talk in front of people. Maybe you were embarrassed in second grade and you wrote the wrong question on the board, and all the kids laughed at you, and you found that traumatic. And ever since then, you decided, I'm not going to do any public speaking. You kind of, you imagine yourself sitting in a movie theater and watching that event, and you sort of play it on the movie screen, and then I think you rewind it, and then you can go up to the projection booth. This is going old school here, but you go to the projection booth and you're watching yourself watch that event, and like you play it again. And it sort of removes the emotion from the event, and it just becomes like a factual thing. And the people that have done this successfully say that the traumatic feelings, and this was just a very simple event, but they can take the trauma out of much more serious events. Like some people were robbed, and some people had like violence at work, and this technique helped them like go back to work or go back to driving, or if they were in a car accident, they got over whatever that traumatic, those feelings were that were sort of freezing them in their tracks. So it seems like a pretty interesting technique. I don't know what you think. Yeah. All right, Art, you can, hello to you. Now get going. Don't quit running anymore. Yeah, so anyway, so I just thought that was an interesting technique, and thanks for tuning in, Art. I appreciate it, but don't let us stop you. Keep going on that treadmill. Oh, by the way, I've got these Ankh earrings because my friend is in Egypt right now, and she went with her sister. So I said, "Wow, that's so cool." And I was watching this special on sacred geometry, and they were saying how the Ankh is some different symbols put together, but I really wasn't paying attention, so I'll have to rewatch it. But what do you guys think? Do you like sacred geometry? It has to do with spirals, you know, and fractals, like my other cat, and the circles of I think they're called the flower of life, right? Very cool stuff. So that was on today. I'm kind of all over the place. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, it's interesting that the mind can be tapped into and changed for the better. That is so true, Green Bunny. It's really this. Oh, so I was starting to tell you. So the hypnosis. One of the people I did it with. One of the people I haven't really heard back that anything was that different, but she was in a good place and she wasn't working. She was just sort of doing it with me as a favor. But another person I did it with was a self-proclaimed insomniac. She's like, I can't sleep through the night. And then, so then I did a hypnosis with her, and then I checked with her the next day. Hey, did you feel any different? She goes, no. But then 2 days later, she goes, hey, I slept 2.5 hours longer than I ever sleep. She goes, I haven't slept this late in years, and it was so awesome. And so she was really happy with it. So, you know, I thought that was pretty amazing. I don't know if she was just telling me that to make me feel better, but, you know, she called me and she was very excited about it. So yeah, our minds are so powerful. If we can get to our subconscious mind, we can really, for one thing, and I did a whole thing on negative beliefs. If we can look at what our negative beliefs we may be carrying are, and then decide if we want to keep believing those things or if we want to change and let them go, and find a way to show our subconscious that there's a truth and those aren't real, then we can really, really reshape our reality, which is so very powerful stuff. Yeah, let me see Robert McIntyre. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, everything is good here, Robert McIntyre. Thank you so much. I hope you've been well. Everything is fantastic. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it proves that the hypnotism had a positive effect on her sleep. Yeah, I really didn't think it would because while I was doing it, it seemed like a big failure. Because so I was starting to say one of the things is one of the deepeners. It's called we have the subject count backwards from 100, and she was like so focused on getting it right. She's like 199. She was like yelling it out loud, and I'm thinking, she is not relaxed at all. And then she got to like 1, and I'm like, okay, well, you get to do it again now because you're not really that relaxed. I go, and we can do it as many times as you want until you relax. And then she was like, and then she calmed down. So like at 60, she finally like settled in, and she was, I think she finally relaxed. The second time she got to 60. But it was like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get this woman to relax. She was hanging on to stress. And then afterwards, I said, well, you know, do you want to worry less? She's like, I like to worry. It makes me feel like I'm in control. And I'm like, man, we are on different wavelengths, but. So, yeah, so that was pretty cool that this had an effect on somebody who was wound so tight, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like she needs to count down from 10,000. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Oh, that's funny. Pumpkin, I'm sorry. Are we boring you? Are you having a good time? It is Saturday night, you know. It's our live. Yeah, so thanks for the comments. That was pretty funny. What else? What else with hypnotism? Yeah, so I'm going to be making myself some like positive affirmation, um, like scripts to listen to as I fall asleep and as I first wake up in the morning, because that's when our brain, so our brain goes on different wavelengths, and you may know this, and if you do, just bear with me. But there's alpha, beta, theta, delta. I don't know, I think that's it. But anyway, when we're coming into and out of sleep, we're in the theta state, and that's when we're highly suggestible. So I did actually make myself and I didn't even, I was listening to somebody else, and I made all these sort of affirmations, and sort of almost like goals, and I made them in a question form. So sometimes I'll listen to that as I'm going to sleep, like, why is my body getting healthier and healthier every single day? And why am I working out so hard every single day? And things like that. Like if you put them in a question, your brain wants to answer it. So it like works harder to go to that direction. So I thought that was kind of an interesting thing. So I'm going to redo that audio though, and see if I can put in some new affirmations and some new, goals, sort of to update that. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate that, Robert. Yeah, listen, Robert, here's the thing. And I used to be looking for love, and you have to love yourself, like, unconditionally. And then, like, love will find you. Like, it's so true. So, and I thought I did, and then I wasn't quite, there with the self-love yet. But I'm working on that, and I recommend. And this is what my channel is about, actually, getting to know and love yourself. And that's what the Greeks said, know thyself. Oh, wow, that's good. Look at you. That was a nice jump, Pumpkin. Thank you. So do you know yourself, Pumpkin? Yeah, I think you do. Let me see if I could turn this and get her back in the frame. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, that was very exciting. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Pumpkin's purrs come through. Yeah, that's right. She's such a good cat. Can you believe she's 17? You're amazing, Pumpkin. Yeah, I bring her to the same vet that her previous owner did, and they're like, she's doing better now than she did 5 years ago. And I'm like, yay! She lived, I think I told you, she lived with a priest in an assisted living home, but he used to keep the room so hot. I think she was like too warm in there. And I'm kind of cheap with the heat, so it's kind of cooler in here. I think she digs it. Right? Do we like the temperature? Those are my bills. Okay. What else? What are you guys up to? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, her energy helps me too. That's why it's the name of the channel is Chatting with My Cat. Get my drink here. Yeah, do you guys stay hydrated? Cheers to y'all. Cheers to everybody. Oh, that's good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm relieved to be, yeah, good vibes, man. I'm relieved to be done with that course. That exam took me 3 hours and 40 minutes. It was so long, and it was good though. And I ended up getting a 98.8. I don't know what happened to that 1.02 that I missed, but it was close enough. But I'm glad that's done, and now I'm moving on to the next course is setting up our business. So our practices, like business plans and stuff like that, which is fine. I already know what I'm doing with that, so it's kind of a formality. But I really like the courses in this doctorate program because they are covering all the bases, so that when we graduate, we can hit the ground running. But I've already registered myself as a nonprofit last June, and I did a lot of the stuff that they're talking about in this course, which is fantastic. So I'm like, yep, I did that. I missed a few things, so I'm like, catching up, but it's good. If anybody wants information on the courses I'm taking, it's through the International Metaphysical Humanistic Science Church. I always get the name wrong. It's got like 4 names, but it's fantastic. It's not that expensive, and it's a very thorough degree. Basically, the bachelor's courses are working on us being our best selves and working on becoming self-actualized, and understanding, our psychology. Go ahead, you can do it. Go ahead. Okay. And then the rest of the courses get deeper into whatever specific course we're taking. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, what's your song? Oh, thank you so much, Green Bunny. I appreciate that. And by the way, I missed a couple of comments here. Let's see. Shiva, the calmest cat in here. Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy you came back. Thank you so much. Yeah. Today was hypnotism, which is kind of related to meditation, right? Okay, 69, I'm not sure. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, Green Money. Yeah. Yes, and thank you, Robert. Yeah, I would love to hear one of your songs. Sure. Put a link. Let's see. It's a song called Every Skyfall at Maka AQ Live. There's no copyright issue either. Cool. Yeah, if you want to do me a favor, cool. I love hip hop. I love that. Just put it in the comments, because I don't go back and read this stuff. So if you want to put the link in the comments, that way I always do check my comments, and then I can check it out. Sometimes I can't get to the comment. I'll have to probably retype it, but that's okay. Yeah, put the link and we can check out your song, Robert. Yeah, that's neat. So what do you do? Are you a DJ, or you write the music, or you sing? What's your gig? What's your deal? I don't know how to put it on now. I could try. I don't know. How would I do that, Robert? I've had guests where I invite them and then we do like a split screen. Oh, nice. I write, record, and produce all my own stuff. That's so cool. I love that. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you know how to do it. Could you not? Oh, I could search for it on my laptop. Okay. Let me see. All right, so it's clean, you said, so that's good. I've never done this before, but you know what? There's always time to start something new. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm jumping onto my own live. So this actually, it's easier reading this from here. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Shiva, I'm almost completing my Yoga Master Level 3 course in Rishikesh, North India. Himalayas here, internationally certified. Wow, congratulations. That's incredible. Wow. Let's see, most of my stuff is clean. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, well done, Shiva, exactly. Oh, yeah, keep flexing. Yeah, there's a guy on that does that. Let's see. I don't know. Every skyfall. So, is there a link in here? I'm not sure how to get there. Fall at Maka AQ Lib. Oh, is that a go to channel? Let me see if that works. Okay. And which one is it? Real near death, never in the shop. Is it a short? Oh, that's very cool. Is it the most recent short? Let me see.
witnessed every single last one of yours. So in life, I've had near-death experiences, both mental and
Near-death
physical.
experiences?
And I
Is that
remember
you?
telling other people about this and then talking them through
Oh,
it,
it's a
saying,
full
"Oh, this
track.
was my experience." Oh, that's not a near-death experience.
All right, hang on. Oh, here it is. I think.
I'll leave you living in a life of doubt.
That's
I'll snap your spine till you walk in and out. I'll live you
okay, nice.
this is new tested. Your fucking spitting words out the trumpet. I'm trying to make sense out of your broken lips. Without speaking tongue in cheek comedy. Some are overpowered by money, but I'm still hungry. So don't even try and get greenery. Cause I do give concepts freely. Try to give the youngest knowledge instead of being dumb. Cause I'm growing as one with head spun. And still saw the light was hot sun. Cause I was just David, listen to gossip. With stories of outlawed on the run. Cause of the feet on my back will never be done. Cause I still inherit with one.
All right, well, it's good stuff. I like it. I'll check out your channel. Okay. Yeah, so then let's see. All right, very cool. I appreciate you sharing. I'll check out your channel there, Robert McIntyre. Let's see. And yeah, I love that. Shiva, congratulations. That is fantastic on your certification for the yoga. Wow, that must have been so challenging. And wow, yoga is such a beautiful gift. And between the breath and the spirituality and the flexibility, it's a lifestyle. Congratulations. Wow. If you have a channel, drop it in the comments. We'll check it out. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Art, I will be setting up my business. So that's the next thing. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Music and yoga are the best thing created by nature to heal everyone. That's beautiful. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me see. Robert, you've asked nicely, so let me see if I can find it. Skyfall. I don't see it here. You should have it at the top. Let's see. I don't know, Robert. Let's see here. Let's see, videos. And then that's going to be it for the night. Let's see. Well, yeah, I don't see it, man. Yeah, next time pin it at the top of your page. The top of your page. Oh, so yeah, thanks for asking. So the degree I'm getting is going to be a doctorate in metaphysical holistic life coaching. I teach classes to senior citizens and to different groups. I'm teaching classes at community centers. I do like some exercise classes and Tai Chi and things like that, and also educational classes and art classes. I kind of like dabble in a lot of things. And I was just telling my friend that I'm very much into metaphysical information. So I'm going to be doing some metaphysical talks this spring. So a little bit of everything, but mostly education, helping people be their best selves, team building, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I do actually need to iron out that business plan so I can really hone everything and get it tight. Yeah, thank you for asking. Yeah. And Shiva, are you going to be teaching? Are you going to be working at a studio, or do you work individually with people? I'm curious what you'll do with your yoga certification. Yeah. I know, isn't she amazing? Pumpkin, you have some fans. What do you think? Do you want to say thank you? No. She's awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Shiva. Yeah, scroll down. Okay. Yeah, no, I tried, Robert, and I'll give it a check out. I like you had good vibes. Skyfall was a James Bond movie, yes. That's what popped in my head. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that, everybody. Yeah, we are building an empire, and I want to thank my moderator, Imran Hossain. He is the best. He is moderates these chats, keeps everything positive and full of mom energy, and he is an SEO YouTube specialist, and now he's editing some of my videos. Excuse me. So thanks, Imran. You do a great job, and I appreciate all you do. And he even added some fun, like sound effects and some great little B-roll and captions and stuff to really up the quality of our videos. So, and I'll be producing more videos too. There's so much happening. Yeah. Oh, every Skyfall. Cool. Oh wow, it's been around for a while there. Okay, Shiva, let's see. Yeah, it's hard to create music. Wow, yes. I know how much it takes to create something you love. That's so beautiful. I used to create music too way back in the day. Keep going. Be famous. That's beautiful. Oh, hey, Shrimp Porky, welcome back. What's some of the most interesting metaphysical phenomenon aside from deja vu and telepathy? Telepathy. Oh my gosh, there is so much, okay? So it's our thoughts, how they shape our reality. And I've been, excuse me, with this meditation stuff, I've been really getting into, excuse me, I'm sorry. Obviously into the meditation, but also I started watching specials about the Monroe Institute, and that is how they do astral projections, and we can take our consciousness out of our body and look at different places in the world. And at first I'm like, come on, is that really real? But apparently our government the US government had a whole project called the Gateway Project. And I watched this special where they were interviewing people who were part of it. And like this one guy, he astral projected to the Soviet Union. This was during the Cold War. And he said, you know what, they're building a giant submarine. And Robert Gates, who was the head of the CIA at the time, he's like, yeah, you're wrong. They can't be doing that because this, and this. And the guy had sketched a picture of this giant submarine. And then I think it was like 3 weeks or 2 months later, fairly soon after that, they discovered they did have this giant submarine, and they showed a picture of the submarine and the guy's sketch, and it was like right on. It was right on, and it's all like documented. So I'm like, wow, this stuff is real. What do you think? What do you find fascinating? I'd be curious to know. Yeah. Yeah, you should definitely like have a good thumbnail, Robert, and put your video, sort of do like a playlist. You know, you could make yourself, and that's easy to do. It's on a YouTube studio. You can make a playlist of like, you know, songs to study with or songs to dance to or get ready songs or whatever, so that people could just hit the playlist and let them all play through. Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Keep going yourself. It's really easy for you in multiple different reasons. Good. I love that. Yes. Excellent. It's wonderful when you have different interests. Yeah, it's fun to watch how excited you get when talking about it. Yeah, I'm a big nerd, Art. When you're talking, it's an ability that I have naturally. Good in my whole life, but I'm completely natural. Yeah, that's fantastic. You know what? You know that you have tapped into your passion when you're like, when there's not a way you couldn't do it. You know, when I was younger, I used to like art, but I never, you know, I like art and I love it and it's great. But like I knew people who would just have their sketchbook constantly and be sketching and drawing all the time, and I didn't have that much passion for art in my soul, if you know what I mean. Like I love it and I enjoy doing it, but it wasn't that. So I hope you each find what your passion is and you do it, you know, and you follow it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, good. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I wore these because my friend's visiting Egypt, and just in case she's watching. I just wanted to know I'm thinking about her. But and also I was telling them earlier I was watching a special on sacred geometry, and the Egyptians were so brilliant with all of the symbolism and the sacred geometry, and yeah, that's a lot of metaphysical stuff in the history too. So oh, it's a beautiful. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's so much. Sometimes there's so much I don't even know which direction to go in. I love it all. What about you? What's your favorite? Be curious. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll let you guys go. It's been a little while, but thank you so much for being here tonight. And I really had a great time chatting with everybody. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Yeah, the pyramids. Oh, incredible. And the way they were built to like perfect specifications. Um, it just tells me there's more to. They had such wisdom, and you wonder like where did this come from and where did it go? Like why are we not doing those type of things these days? Like I don't think anybody, even with whatever tools we have now, could build those pyramids again to those specifications, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is good when people can manifest their true abilities. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys have a great night, and thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow night. And thanks again, Imran. And from myself to yourself, thank you for joining me on this journey. And Pumpkin, you did a really good job tonight. Yes. Thanks for being here. You're a very sweet cat, and everybody loves you. Yeah, they do. Okay? All right. See you tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye bye. Yes, we do have more abilities than we know.